In the heart of Ethiopia's Somali region, a quiet revolution began. It wasn't sparked by politics or conflict, but by something deep beneath the earth, something invisible, yet powerful enough to change Ethiopia's destiny. Natural gas, silent, unseen, and waiting for its time. For decades, Ethiopia stood on top of this treasure, unaware of its full potential. Until now, this is the story of how one discovery could reshape a nation's energy, economy, and future. The journey began in the 1960s and 1970s. Back then, Ethiopia was a land of immense geological mystery, with untapped basins stretching across the Ogaden, Gambela, and Abay areas. Foreign geologists arrived, armed with seismic equipment and hand-drawn maps, driven by one question. Could Ethiopia hold the same kind of riches found in Sudan, Nigeria, and Libya? The early explorations were challenging. The heat was intense, the terrain was harsh, but the signs were promising. Natural gas seeps, underground structures, and rock samples hinted that something massive lay hidden below. And in 1972, the first big breakthrough came, in a place called Calub, near the small town of Shalabo. At Calub, geologists drilled deep, over 3,000 meters below the desert surface, and what they found changed everything. From the borehole came a burst of gas under high pressure. It was methane, clear, odorless, and powerful. Ethiopia had found its first proven natural gas field. The discovery was confirmed by laboratory tests, showing that Calub held vast reserves of methane and condensate gas. Shortly after, another field, Hilala, was discovered just a few kilometers away, confirming that the Ogaden Basin was indeed a major gas-bearing region. These discoveries placed Ethiopia on the energy map of Africa. The 1970s were a time of great hope, but also uncertainty. Political changes swept across the country, global oil prices fluctuated, and infrastructure was almost non-existent. Foreign companies withdrew. Drilling rigs stood silent under the scorching sun. The dream of turning Calub gas into national wealth seemed to fade away. Yet the gas remained, untouched, waiting beneath the sands. Even during the toughest years, Ethiopian scientists kept studying the data, protecting the wells, and waiting for a chance to restart. That chance would come again, decades later. In the early 2000s, the story reignited. The Ethiopian government invited international energy companies to return, with new technology, stronger partnerships, and a new vision. China's PolyGCL Petroleum Group took the lead in developing the Calub and Hilala gas fields. Their plan was ambitious. To process the gas locally, build a 700-kilometer pipeline to the port of Djibouti, and export liquefied natural gas, LNG, to global markets. This project would be one of the largest industrial undertakings in Ethiopia's modern history. A project capable of transforming not just the Somali region, but the entire nation. This discovery isn't just about energy. It's about opportunity, economic, social, and environmental. For Ethiopia, it means billions in export revenue. It means clean, domestic energy to power industries, schools, and homes. It means jobs, thousands of them, from engineers to truck drivers, welders, and electricians. And it means international recognition. Ethiopia rising as a key energy player in the Horn of Africa, alongside Kenya, Sudan, and Tanzania. Behind every well, every meter of pipeline, and every flame of burning gas, there are people. Ethiopian engineers, local technicians, and community workers who believe in this dream. They come from across the country, from Addis Ababa, Jijjiga, Dire Dawa, to work in remote desert camps, under extreme heat and long shifts. For many, this is more than a job. It's a mission to bring light, power, and pride to their homeland. But every discovery comes with responsibility. The Ogaden Basin is home to fragile ecosystems and traditional communities. As gas production expands, Ethiopia faces the challenge of balancing development with environmental protection. Can the gas be extracted safely? Can local communities share the benefits without losing their heritage? These questions will define the true legacy of Ethiopia's natural gas. Today, The Calub and Hilala fields stand as symbols of progress. They mark the beginning of Ethiopia's energy independence, a chance to build industries powered by its own natural resources. And as the first gas begins to flow, the world is watching. Because what's happening here in the Ogaden is not just Ethiopia's story, it's Africa's story. A story of discovery, resilience, and a new dawn of energy made in Africa for Africa. In the next episode of Ethiopia's Hidden Energy Treasure, we travel deeper into the Ogaden, exploring the geography, geology, and untold stories of the land that holds Ethiopia's gas wealth. We'll uncover the full potential of this basin and how it could fuel industries, cities, and hope for generations to come. Stay with us. The story has just begun.